so he wanted pictures of what? Her what? That's no. That is gross. I wonder if his favorite route is the go route. I wonder if on the route tree, his favorite route to run is the number 2. All right, I gotta go. Listen, hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Tuesday, you damn dirty deckheads. A lot of stuff to get to. Starting off with a poop joke. I know Donna's not happy. She doesn't like poop talk. But what are we going to do? It happened, Donna. It's not our fault. We're going to get into it. You're going to know why shortly if you haven't already heard. Odell Beckham Jr. is nasty. If you haven't heard the news, he's disgusting. We'll talk about that allegedly. But lots to get to. Guys, I'm a little worried. If I can, by the way, did you notice I kept the yellow? I mean, what are we going to do? Maybe I'll change it based on whatever I'm wearing. That way it matches my outfit. Okay. Who's fancy? I'm a little worried about Oliver, you guys. The cat is he's acting strange today. He's very talkative. He won't eat. I don't know what's going on. I hope this isn't another episode where he goes 4 or 5 days without eating. That's going to be another concern and have Nora and I worried to death, but we'll see. He's a fucking cat. They do weird shit. Cats are like emo chicks, right? Like, you know, those chicks, they got like the bangs that cover one eye and fucking nose piercing and fucking, I don't know, all kind. They probably have one nipple pierced because I don't know why. They're, you know, that's what he's like though. He's like an emo chick. So I don't know how to deal with it. We're going to just make the best of it. Lots of stuff to get to today on the show. I didn't even do my today on the show slide. I fucking made it. Oh, here it goes. Look at this. You look at it. So yesterday we didn't get to the Honey House. We didn't get to the Mike Tyson on Joe Rogan story. We'll talk about that. The Xbox, so much more. Sports, yes. Astros, yes. Playoffs, Rockets. But ESPN simulated the NFL season. As you know, the season starts Thursday. That's right. NFL is back. It starts Thursday. And the ESPN, the fine nerds over at ESPN, simulated the season. So we're going to find out who they think wins the Super Bowl, who's your best players on offense, and where do your Texans or your Chiefs or your Cowboys or Titans, Titan Hugo, whoever the fuck. We'll learn about all that and more and what they think. I haven't seen a Madden simulation yet. And I do have news on Madden as well that we'll get to. But before we get to all of that, I got to say what's up to the chat. Shout out Clarence, first in today. Beat Chris Householder to the punch. So there goes the theory of mods always winning, right? Unless House is playing lying in the weeds. And then that might not be the theory. All right, so what's up to Clarence for being first, Chris Householder for being second. I see Alan Denson in my chat as the first one, so what's up to Alan? Brandon Martinez is here. Chris Davis, he said Clarence said kiss the Converse. That is, Clarence talked some shit right off the bat. Virginia Buttonweed, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Uriel Villanueva, how's it going, homie? Sergio is here. Cowboy Fam, always first Asian. I like it. Aaron Little is here. Good day to you, kind sir. Fidel Limon is here. Justin Swinford is in the building. Who else? Terrence J is here. Welcome, Terrence. Frank Ruiz, what's up, buddy? Justin Kelm is here. I mentioned Chris Householder. The Reverend Deanna Taylor is here. She said, I forgot about the show yesterday. I'm so pissed. It was a fun show. We had a good time. You'll notice, Deanna, that the colors have changed. You got to go back and watch and see why. We had some fun with it for sure. Robert Likes Beer is here. I see you, buddy. What's up? I mentioned Justin Kelm. Total Dallas is here. What's up? Oh, cheating ass Total Dallas at Words with Friends. Francisco Abarca is here. What's up, dude? Who else? Jen. Hi, Jen. All right. I know I saw, PayPal Pete is here. John Dory is here. I need to scroll faster. So I just need a list would be great. It's weird because the same names show up and then it gets awkward trying to scroll through them all. Chris Reyes is here. Gregory Vega Jr., I see you. I mentioned Frank Ruiz. Jesus Perez, what's up, you damn dirty deckhead? Welcome back to the show. Truck driver Pookie is here. Samantha, que paso? Que paso, not que paso. That sounded like something else. What's up, Samantha? Thanks for being here, sweetie. PK, what's up, girl? PK whooped my ass at Words of Friends, y'all. Aaron J. Bryant's in the building. What's up, man? Kevin Wallace, what up? Player? Mimi, who's fancy? Huh? All right. Riley D'Alessandro is here. What's up, dude? Poop jokes are fair game today, P. Randizzle. That is a fact. P. Randizzle fired off. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know about the story until P. Randizzle sent that to me. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? P. Randizzle sent me a tweet. And I was like, oh, okay. I got to go look this up now. Alex Villanueva is here. What's up, homie? Jason! What's up, big dog? Donna Rogers, my sweet Donna. How are you? See, I know, Donna. I know. Donna is on the road. She's traveling, and she hates when we talk poop and farts. She fucking hates it, and I get it, Donna. You know I love you, but you got to give the people what they want. Titan Hugo, what's up? I see you, buddy. Jason said, Barry, my lawn is dying. I need more lawn talk. Well, that ain't going to help it. You got to get out there and save it. You need to tell me what's happening. Send pictures. Put them on the Discord. And if you're not on the Discord, that's on you, buddy. I'll tell you how to get there. Look, here's what you do, all right? People literally post their pictures of their lawns on the Discord, and we talk about it because there's more than just me that's an expert. So here's what you do, Jason. If you're not already a member of the Discord, go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck. Sign up to support the show and the Patreon. You can pay as little as $2 a month, up to 10. I mean, that's $24 a year. That's like literally nothing, right? I mean, that is literally one trip to the strip. That's one lap dance and a beer at the strip club. For a year, you can support this show and get your lawn talk questions answered on the Discord server where we get litty. It's a good time. So, but yes, you can post them here if you have questions, but the pictures help the most. And the best way to get me the pictures is on the Discord server. What's up, SVG? I see you, homie. Trucker Tacos in the building. Samantha said, big time rain this morning has the yard feeling righteous. We didn't get any rain out here. We got some yesterday. None today. Oh, shit. Virginia Buttonweed with the super nice cherry poppin' super chat. Very generous of you, my friend. Thank you so much. Maybe that'll feed Oliver. His hungry ass will eat again. He said, Rocket Red, F the Lakers yellow. Oh. I didn't really think about that. I mean, you guys, yesterday, everybody was like, we like the yellow. And so I left it up, and I didn't think about the fucking Lakers were yellow, and the Rockets are, well, fuck this shit. We got to change it. Hold on. No, I can't have this. Let's go with the Rocket Red here. There we go. Rockets Red. Much better. Much better. Now, I do know that it is, oh, God damn it, keep the yellow. That's for pediatric cancer awareness. I don't know. Listen, everybody can't be happy. He paid the $20. Remember we said yesterday, you paid $20, you can change the colors. Well, he sent the super chat, guys. I didn't make the rules. I mean, I do make the rules, but he followed the rules. Don't boo me, Rev. You fake ass Reverend, fake ass Lord. Don't boo me. The man paid his money. The man gets red in the room, okay? All right. Whoring out these colors now. That's where we're at on this show. Do half and half. No, because he didn't pay half the money, Clarence. The man paid his money. He gets the red for an hour, all right? Maybe when we come back, I'll switch it back. But that was the deal. I said, you want to control the colors in the room? $20 super chat, you get to pick the color. The man sent us $20. He gets to pick pick the red. He said, fuck the Lakers. There you go. I don't know what to tell you. That's where we're at. Now, I do need to tell you, actually, I need to tell two people happy birthday. Justin A. and Matthew Carruthers, two deckheads that are on the Discord. Happy birthday to you guys. Thank you for being supporters of this show. Thank you for being on the Discord. Thank you for being deckheads. And more importantly, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you get roadhead if that's what you're into, or have sex, or maybe if you don't like sex, you get to play PlayStation or whatever you're into. I don't know, whatever you want. All right? I hope you get it today. Happy birthday, guys. All right. Yes, let's see. What did God damn it. Virginia Bunweeks with the no. First of all, VB's keeping this show afloat today for sure. Thank you, buddy. You are the fucking man. Thank you for another $20 super chat. He put change it back for the Reverend. So the Reverend said, if I pay $25, can I take his hour? No, that's not how it works. Chris, once someone pays the $20, it's their hour. All right? And yes, I'll prorate it on 30-minute increments. But once it's paid for, it's paid for. So Virginia Buttonweed said change it back. Look, I'm not going to be getting up and down. Okay? I'm not going to be getting up and down this whole goddamn time. This is it for the hour. I'm changing it back to the yellow because Virginia Buttonweed paid his money. You want red, you get red. You want yellow, you get yellow. But I'm not getting up and down no more. This is it. Uh-oh, that's not even working over there. Oliver, what do you want, dude? Y'all look at this hungry ass cat. Come on, Bubba. Yo, this dude is so hungry right now. Look, he is just roaming looking for food. Yeah, what is going on here? Okay, you know what? This is making Barry exercise. Shut up, Clarence. If I want to, I'll go run. All right? I don't need to be getting up and down for these goddamn lights, which it seems kind of pointless to have a remote and still have to go over there and turn the goddamn lights on. It's like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid, but whatever you're going to do, right? I mean, this is where we're at. I'm not changing them again until the 3 o'clock hour. Brandon Martinez said, what about red and yellow for Rockets colors? Guys, we're moving on, okay? God damn it, we're moving on. Aaron Little with the super chat. Thank you, buddy. Very much appreciated. He said, my cat Fitz sent this over for Oliver. He said, eat some damn food. Thank you, buddy. I wish he would. He's just walking around yelling at me. Thank you. He's yelling at me, but he won't eat. I promise you, if I walked you into the kitchen, he's got 3 bowls with 3 different types of food in there. Wants nothing to do with any of them. I'm like, bro, what do you want at this point? We went through this before. It freaked us out. You lost weight. You were kind of fat. It didn't hurt. I wish I could get a little where I lost my appetite. I would lose some of these chins, some of this fat, but it's not happening. What's up, Wallace Wilts? I see you, buddy. I was late, but I see we got the Lakers yellow going. You son of a... I am done. Chris said this has already been the funniest show. Yeah, because you guys are fucking making me stand up. That's funny to you? What's up, Just Zoe? How are you, sweetie? Is it mating season? Well, he don't have balls anymore, but I don't know why that would prevent him from eating. I don't know. Oh, that's a good point, Pete. It might be a hairball. I need to get some hairball medicine and do that. That's a good point. That is a very good point. I didn't even see Scott Hans is in the building. What up, Playboy? How are you, Mr. Scott? Thanks for being here. All right, black and white. Shut up, Sandoval. We're done. We're moving on from the goddamn lights, okay? Nope. I don't want 3 o'clock. Somebody wants to pay $20 for the 3 o'clock hour at 3 o'clock. Feel free. Until then, shut the fuck up about the lights. We're not doing it anymore. But we do need to talk sports headlines. I got good news for you, Clarence. Walt. By the way, can I just say congratulations to our own Walt Walker? He won a race, posted it on Discord. If y'all don't know, Walt is in the racing business, and Walt is winning races. So congratulations to Walt on the job well done, winning his race. I don't know what race it was, but I just know he won. So congrats to him. There's a report out that Alvin Kamara and the Saints are close to finalizing a contract extension, which I thought was funny because he also came out and said, I didn't hold out. No, I didn't do. No, that's exactly what you did, bro. No, I didn't hold out. I had stuff going on. Okay. But apparently, according to him, he didn't hold out for this. He was out for something else. I don't know what it was. I don't know. There's a source out there suggesting that DeAndre Hopkins and the Cardinals have agreed to a 2-year extension worth $54.5 million. My man D-Hop got paid, and I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at the Cardinals. They give him a 2-year extension. $42.5 million of it is guaranteed. He's going to be there for 5 years, obviously replacing Larry Fitzgerald as the corner piece of the receiving corps out there in Arizona whenever Fitzgerald decides to retire, which, hell, that could be another 10 years. But he's there through the 2024 season. $94 million total now, averaging $18.8 million a year if that deal does, in fact, get done. But good for him. He deserves it. He's worth it. And he's earned. He has literally earned every single penny of that. Plus, he's earned the respect to get that. And that was what was so disheartening about what happened between Bill O'Brien and him, was Bill O'Brien's lack of respect and appreciation for what he had on this team. So good for D-Hop. I'm glad he got his money. There was a report that the Bucks are optimistic about Giannis playing in Game 5. We'll see. I mean, that is yet to be determined. If you leave the game in a walking boot, that's pretty bad. If he does play, it's only a matter of time, I think, before he re-injures it and then is going to miss the rest of the game. And we'll get to the NBA playoffs, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think Game 5 is probably the end of this series anyways, Giannis or no Giannis. EA Sports has also added Colin Kaepernick to Madden NFL 21. I mentioned Madden earlier. Well, apparently, they are going to include Cap in the game, which I think is great. That's awesome. I'll be interested to see what ratings they give him. That's going to be the tricky part. That's a fine line. If it's too low, that's really going to piss people off. If it's too high, that's really going to piss people off. We'll see. We shall see. Sergio said he might have broke his ankle. Yeah, that's we're talking about Giannis. That is the concern. And Scott said, EA is doing this for positive publicity, which is sad. Well, I think that's part of it. They're obviously doing it for publicity, but they're doing it too because it's going to sell games and it's going to generate revenue. And it is a way to say, look, we don't, we're a video game manufacturer, but we care. Now, putting him on the cover is one thing or another. But I do think part of it is publicity. Okay. But I also think that some of it is the fact that they want to do their part, or maybe they're just trying to prove they're woke. I don't know. I tend to want to believe the good in the story and think that they're trying to do their part. But yeah, is it to sell games? Sure it is. But no one's buying Madden because Colin Kaepernick is in the game. I mean, let's be real. No one is like, well, I was on the fence, but now I can play as Kaepernick. I'm in. And yeah, that's the big thing, Scott. That's what I was trying to remember. They're also doing this because the whole EA Madden community is pissed because this game sucks now. Like, this game is shit. They haven't done an update in 3 or 4 years. It's awful. No one wants to play the game anymore. Will they sell it? Yeah, because they're still the diehards. They're still the weirdos like 713 Hooligan or 713 Hooligan, I should say, or Nick Shirara. They'll buy it. They'll play it. They're just lifers when it comes to Madden. And I understand the loyalty. You play a video game, you get loyal to the brand. You don't change it. And I get that. But a lot of us that are year to year with certain games, if it's trash, I'm not playing it. And like P. Jones just said, it's fucking trash. Look, when I was at the radio station, they would give me a copy of Madden just about every year. So I would sit down and I would start to play it or whatever. But I'm not buying it. I wouldn't buy it. I'm not that much in love with the franchise because it's not that good of a video game anymore. And I don't have the time to invest in a career and all that. I just want to play some football. I just want to play a really good-looking, easy-to-play football game. Chris Householder talked about it. I don't know if we were playing Warzone or if it was on the show, but he's like, all I want to do is I want to hit square to juke and circle to spin and triangle to jump and X to dive and run forward, run back, pass. I simplify this shit. I mean, this hit stick and all this bullshit. I just want to mash X and tackle somebody. That's it. Go back to that and just improve the fucking graphics. So, Wallace and Eric Resendez are both saying he's ranked 81 in the game. Between us gals, that might be a little high. I think Kaepernick had skills. I think his departure from the NFL was unwarranted. I think he was better than literally 31 other backups and probably 10 starters. I think his departure from the NFL was too soon. I think he still had a skill set and something to offer to a team. We all know why he wasn't playing. But the further you get away from that moment, the last time he played, which was when again? Let me look it up here. Colin Kaepernick. Oh, that's weird. On his wiki page, when you pull up Colin Kaepernick, first thing it says is, it doesn't say former NFL player first. It says Colin Kaepernick is an American civil rights activist and football quarterback who was a free agent. Last time he played, 2016. So it's been 4 years since that dude played football. And they're still saying he's one of the 15, like he's in the top half of all quarterbacks in the NFL. Are they basing that on 2016, the last time he played, and just carrying it forward? That might be the play. What's up, Matt Boucher? That might be the play. Instead of saying, well, we think he would be this fast. We think he could pass this good. We think his accuracy with this, that, and the other. Excuse me. I don't have Rona. I hope. Damn, I'm just choked here. The play would have been, we want Cat back in the NFL. What we're going to do is just pick up where we left off. Whatever he was in 2016 when he was in the game, that's what he's going to be in 2020. Make him a free agent. Make him somebody you can pick up and draft for your team or whatever. Put him on the Niners. I don't give a shit. Put him on the Jags where he has a chance to start. But it does seem like a bit of a stretch to say, hey, this guy is one of the 15 best quarterbacks in the NFL. I don't know. I was out on Madden after you started to need all 10 digits to control. Yeah, you had to go to the claw grip and shit just to play. That's too much. Hey guys, fuck printers. Okay. That works for me. That works for me. All right, so there's your headlines for the day. Don't know if you saw or if you care or if you give a shit. But, hold on. You guys, I forget. The chat is a bit behind. I want to wait. I want to get you guys involvement on topics. So real quick, TJ McLaughlin said, let's get real. BLM would have marched on EA Sports headquarters if he was ranked how he currently would rank. That's probably true as well. Somebody said, Alex Villanueva said, bring back Tecmo Bowl. I wasn't a big Tecmo Bowl guy. It was a fun game, but that wasn't my favorite. My favorite was NCAA football. That was it. I loved NCAA football more than anything else. That's it. Okay, so we'll move on now. The Astros played last night. Does anyone really give a shit about the Astros at this point? Okay, I don't know why it says Rockets Lakers on the title. I obviously didn't change the title of the slide. This was supposed to be Astros. Astros got their ass whooped last night. 6-0. What's up, Dr. Dre 290? 6-0. They go down in flames. Christian Javier gives you a decent outing. 5 innings, 2 earned runs. The bully doesn't do his part. The bats don't do their part. Let's be real. We've all stopped caring about the Astros because they're not the best team in baseball, haven't we? Like, we watch because it's nice to have sports on TV again. But we don't care again like we did last year, do we? because they're not the same team. The cheating scandal, you were worried about it. It kind of took a little luster off of this team and this franchise as a whole, even for us diehards. And then the weird season starts. It's only 60 games. Verlander gets hurt. Altuve is hurt. The team is hurt. We don't care as much. And that's okay. Look, this is a fly-by-night, bandwagon, wishy-washy sports town. We always have been. And I'm okay with that. It's not the greatest thing in the world. But who is just diehard watching baseball no matter what? I don't feel like a lot of people are. I'm sure there are some because you're just bored. But if you have shit to do, the Astros used to be. Let me close the door. I left it open for him, and of course he's not. The Astros used to be appointment watching. The Astros used to be, oh shit, no, I got to clear my schedule. I got to get all this done, that done, the other done. I'm not playing video games until it's the Astros used to be appointment watching. It's not a good product right now. Are we? If we're being honest, the reason we don't care as much, it's not as good of a product as it used to be. It's a sports town. It's a sports team. That's great, great, great. We miss sports. It's back. Careful what you wish for. The Rockets, I want to watch the Rockets. That's a good product. They beat the Lakers. They got, they advanced in the playoffs. There's crazy Russ and all this fun stuff, but the Astros is just a tough watch right now. It is a tough, tough watch. And I don't blame you. If you're not watching the Astros right now, I don't blame you. Because I'm not watching them. If you expected me, thank God I'm not doing ESPN radio right now, because I would have to go on and pretend like I gave a flying fuck about breaking down the Astros for a segment or two. Because I know Joel and I would. Because Joel's a sports nut. Joel will watch all sports all the time. I'm not that guy. This is a shitty product. I don't watch the Astros right now. I'm sorry. So thank God I get to decide whether I'm going to come on here and break down Christian Javier's delivery or the fucking plate appearances for Yuli or some bullshit. I don't have to do that. Thank God. Just know right now it's a shitty product, and I don't blame you if you're not watching, because I'm not watching. Now, the Rockets, on the other hand, that's a whole different ball of wax here. What's up, 713 Hoogan? Virginia Button, we said, if you tell me Brantley's batting, I will pause life. He's a fun watch. He's a good bet, but that's it. All right. NBA playoffs yesterday. Celtics beat the Raptors, take the 3-2 lead in that series. Clippers beat the Nugs, beat the saucy Nugs, go up 2-1 in that series. Tonight, you've got Heat Bucks. I think it's over. I think this is it. The Bucks did, they won their one game. The Heat, I heard this reference. The Heat are going for the gentleman sweep. But I think the gentleman sweep is really when you lose the first game and then sweep after that. But 4-1 still feels like a gentleman sweep. And then Rockets-Lakers is the late game tonight, 8 o'clock on TNT. And I'll tell you right now, this is what ESPN had for the odds. 57.4% chance that the Lakers win the game. 42.6% chance that the Rockets win. Lakers favored by 5. They're a minus 200. Rockets are a plus 175. Over-under is at 222.5, which means they think that this game is about 111, 112. Something like that. Actually, no, I'm sorry. They think that this game is probably, 111, 106? Okay. What's crazy is this really could go two ways. If the Rockets commit again on the defensive side of the ball and Crazy Russ doesn't turn it over and play like Crazy Russ, then I think that it's a lower scoring game. I think they break hundreds, but I'm not so sure. 111, 106. Okay, maybe so. But I just feel like this game, they both have one under their belt. They both have a win. They've done this feeling out. I think you're going to see a really serious commitment from both of these teams defensively, especially after the Rockets ran roughshod over them offensively in game one, and then the Lakers did the same in game two with the transition defense or transition offense. I think both of these teams come out extra committed defensively this time around. Probably a lower scoring game. Who did I tell? AR Platinum and I have been exchanging messages, and I said, look, I think this is over in 6. I picked the Lakers in 6, and I told him, After the Rockets won game one, I said this is going to go it's going to go 1-2, 1-2. Rockets will win a game, Lakers will win two. Rockets will win a game, Lakers will win two. Series is over. And I'm going to stick by that. So I think the Lakers do win tonight. I think the Rockets will win the next game. I think the series will be tied up 2-2, and then LeBron James will be LeBron James for the rest of the series. So Rockets, Lakers tonight, 8 o'clock should be fun. What's up, Crystal Collins? She said, I'm late for a very important date. What up, Decky Doodles? What's up, girl? Good to have you. Good to see you, baby. Sergio Russ needs to stop trying to shoot threes and drive. Bro, preach. I went on a fucking rant about that yesterday. What is he doing? I don't care if your ego says you have to take that shot. Drive to the basket. That's what you're good at, Crazy Russ. That's what you're good at, Brody. You're not good at shooting threes. You don't need to shoot threes. Dish or drive. That's your if you want to get in there and take your little Chris Paul mid-range at the elbow, okay, I'll live with that. Not them goddamn threes though. We gotta stop doing that, Crazy Russ. Seriously. Got to stop doing that. All right, before we get to this ESPN simulating the season, I do want to tell you about Boiling Dragon. If you are looking for some of the best fresh seafood in the Pearland area and have an Asian twist to it, you guys need to go check out the Boiling Dragon. Listen, I've told you about Dan's Seafood and Wings. I went and experienced this weekend. The food is amazing. And you guys have gone, and Francisco Abarca is a huge Dan Seafood and Wings fan, along with Aaron J. Bryan and many others. And Patrick Randall. Number two, I told you about Crab Kings, and I loved Crab Kings already, and everybody else has loved it too. Boiling Dragon, put it on your list. It's worth the drive. It's in the Pearland area, so if you're anywhere south of I-10, make sure you go hit up the Boiling Dragon. Their boiled seafood flavors include the House Original, the garlic butter. They've got a Thai basil. They have specialty dishes like the campinchana, clam chowder, chowder fries, gumbo, shrimp crab puffs, Brussels sprouts, catfish, shrimp baskets, you name it. They even have off-the-menu specials every other week. All you have to do is follow them on Facebook and Instagram. It's at Boiling Dragon on either platform, and you'll be able to keep up with the off-the-menu specials that they have every other week. Now, I put the hours that they're open. Today is Tuesday. They open at noon. They close at 9 p.m. So if you're looking for a place to eat lunch, or maybe you don't feel like cooking tonight and want to grab some dinner, head on over to the Boiling Dragon, 832-328-5123. That's 832-328-5123. They're located right there on Broadway in Pearland. Do it. Support the businesses that support this show. The Reverend Lord Chris Householder, James 1937, Boiling Dragon. The Boiling Dragon has that bomb-ass chowder. That's in the Reverend Householder Bible. That must be true. That totally must be true. Another super chat from Virginia Buttonweed. My guy is paying the bills today, boy. I appreciate you, homie. This is, all right, I'm going to read this whole thing. Thank you, buddy, for this. He said, Barry on deck or Barry is funny. It's going for Little League approval. F. Josh Ennis was vetoed. Yeah, we're not. So if you hadn't heard, what's basically going on here, Virginia Buttonweed is trying to get the show on the back of Little League jerseys. And he's pitching to them either Barry on deck on the back or Barry is funny on the back. How fucking cool is that? I was like, bro, if you get the name on Little League jerseys, I'm going to a game. I'll go watch. That's so badass. Like, seriously, I'll do weekly updates on their record. Send me pictures. We'll do updates. Fuck yeah. I mean, obviously, it's not a kid-friendly show. I told him that. But I'm good with either. I'm not picky. Are you kidding me? Either one of those works for me. But he put it to a vote in the chat for you guys to take a look at as well. So, okay, so let's do this. Let's get to, do we want to talk about OBJ or what is it? It's 2:30. Let's do the simulated season first. Yeah, vote in the chat. Virginia Buttonweed wants you guys to vote in the chat. Virginia Buttonweed, you can also do that on the Discord. There's a way to do polls now. So you can do that on the Discord as well. Matt Pache votes on deck instead of is funny. Okay, the ESPN folks have simulated the NFL season. What they do is, nope, we're not doing the poop jokes right now. We're going to give Donna a break until the last half of this half hour. Last 10 minutes. Okay. So we're going to talk about this first. The ESPN simulation was basically based off of BPI. They do like 20,000 simulations and come up with BPI and all this nerdy stuff. Just know that they simulated a season. This was one of the simulations and they kind of focused on it and fixated on it. And so what they came up with was Ravens win the North. Steelers are a wild card team. Texans win the South. Colts are a wild card team. Jags get the number 1 pick and are the worst team in football. Bills win the East. Chiefs win the West. Chargers, also a wild card team. Vikings win the North. Saints win the South. Bucks wild card team. East is won by the Eagles. Cowboys are a wild card team. And the Niners win the West. And the Rams are also a wild card team at 11-5. So they have your Texans going 9-7. They have my Chiefs going 11-5. They have your Cowboys going 9-7. They have your Saints going 10-6. So there's all the major teams that I know of. I know we got some Steelers fans. They look like they go 12-4. I'll believe that when I see it. Yeah. Titan, Hugo, sorry, buddy. 8-8. That's the best you can muster. This is a raggedy-ass division. Can we be real? There's not going to be a 10-game winner in the South, and I kind of believe that. I kind of think that's true. It won't surprise me at all if no team in this division wins 10 games. I don't think it would surprise anybody in this division, or if you're a fan of any of these teams. Clarence said, yo, they're saying that the Panthers and the Lions will tie a game. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I didn't even notice that. Good looking out. Boy, they have the Patriots going 5-11. Did you notice that? Yeah. I think the Patriots win more than 5 games. Look at the division they're in is absolute shit. They get to play the Jets and Dolphins twice. Probably split with the Bills, even though the Bills is a good football team. That's 5 wins just in the division. So, I will see. I think the Patriots win more than 5 games. TJ said Saints have 2 losses automatically with the Bucks. That's going to be interesting. We'll find out. More on the simulation. Here's your wild card round matchups. They have the Bills beating the Chargers, the Texans winning a game in the playoffs and beating the Steelers, Bucks beating the Vikings, Chiefs beat the Colts, Cowboys beat the Eagles, Saints beat the Rams. So there you go. 9-7. Texans stun the 12-win Steelers. Bill O'Brien answers his critics. Oh, you love to see it. You just... It's not happening. It's not happening, guys. He wouldn't beat the Steelers. He can't beat the Steelers. Okay. He can't win in the playoffs. I don't know why they think he would beat a 12-win Steelers team. But that's what they think. So this is what they think in the wild card round. This is how they see the divisional round going. 19-9 Ravens. Now that sounds fucking accurate, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound accurate? 19-9 Ravens beat the Texans. That sounds fucking on point. This has me believing this might be real now. Bucks beat the Saints 38-26. Chiefs beat the Bills 27-7. Cowboys beat the Niners 39-26. Wow, we got some P. Jones, Brown 7-9, shitty as usual. Jen responds, watch your fucking mouth, P. Jones. You love the hate. You love it. In house, don't be talking about my wife like that. Y'all are fucking wild. All right, Brady. This is what they say in the divisional round. Brady's headed to the NFC Championship game after 264-yard, 3-touchdown win over the Saints. Yeah. Whatever. All right, here's your championship rounds. Crystal Collins, are you paying attention? Chiefs beat the Ravens 17-14, and the Cowboys beat the Buccaneers 26-14. What? Oh, if you're a Cowboys fan, you got to be jerking off right now, right? I mean, you got to just be like, oh my God, please let this be true. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh, show it, put it back on the screen, bro. Oh my, I wasn't finished yet. Oh my God, what? So this is their Super Bowl. Chiefs 42, Cowboys 17. You know what? It was a good run, Crystal, in this make-believe season. But they say it's a repeat. Chiefs blow out the Cowboys in a lopsided Super Bowl, and it's time to talk dynasty in KC. Mahomes drops 4 TDs, wins Super Bowl MVP. Cowboys offense sputters out in the end. Zeke is held under 50 yards. Dallas falls behind early. Andy Reid, once thought of as a coach who couldn't win the big one, has secured his place as one of the greatest in NFL history. It's not that far-fetched. Although, now I know what this means, okay? Now I know what that means, Crystal. But the question, no one believes that half of this is silly. No one thinks that KC getting to the Super Bowl again is silly. How many of you honestly believe that the road to the Super Bowl goes through Dallas? Of all the teams, right, in the NFC, Saints, Bucks, Niners, Vikings are probably going to be pretty good. I think the Cowboys are actually going to win that division, by the way. I don't believe in this Eagles team. I think the Cowboys win that division easily. I look at the NFC and I don't see the Cowboys as the NFC representative. I think this comes down to 3 teams. Saints, Bucks, and Niners. I think that's the 3 best teams in the NFC. And but I don't think the Cowboys are terrible. I don't think they're bad. But I just don't see it shaping up this way. But you know what? You get in the playoffs and you never know. You know, you win one of these tight matchups. Look, Cowboys beat the Eagles. That's just a division game. But then Cowboys beating the Niners in a shootout. That's going to be interesting, especially with that Niners defense. Cowboys over the Bucks. That's a tough road if that's the case. And then there's your Super Bowl. And then finally, here was your top performers in 2020 according to the ESPN simulation. Tom Brady. They think old man Tom. Old busted up ass 473-year-old Tom Brady. They think he's going to throw for 4,600 yards. He does have a lot of weapons. They think Derrick Henry's going to run for 1,300 yards. And they think Michael Thomas will be the top receiver in the NFL with 1,373 yards. I mean, of all of those, if you look at it, and I swear I would have never thought that I would say this, but when you look at this slide, of all the things on here, to me, the one that seems the craziest is Tom Brady having the most passing yards in the NFL this year. And I know he has weapons. He's another year older. Okay, great. He eats avocado ice cream. Who really gives a shit? There are better quarterbacks in the NFL than Tom Brady. What? Yeah. I said it. Oh my God. What? Yeah. There are better quarterbacks in the NFL right now than Tom Brady. And they're going to throw for more yards than him. So there are some fun. Now look, Texans 9-7, Chiefs win the Super Bowl. That makes this simulation seem accurate. Cowboys in the Super Bowl, Brady leads the NFL in passing. That makes it seem sketch. So, hey, you win something, you lose something. It's a fun conversation, though. There's a whole thing. Just go to ESPN's website. They have the whole simulation if you want to read about it. They literally go week by week and talk about winners and losers and all that, if that's what you're into. I just thought as a highlight and just to see what because all of the simulation does is really give us the math. It gives us statistics and says, based on previous performances, which is why Tom Brady's numbers are better than they're going to be. Because you get credit for history and not for the present or the future. So, we'll see. Chat looks good. All right. Donna, I know you're going to come back at 3 o'clock, but you have to leave now because we have to talk poop. Well, we have to talk OBJ. Watch this video, folks, and then let's discuss.
Yeah, go, baby. You can't, you gotta,
Odell
you can
Beckham.
keep it. Bombs!
Okay, I will tell y'all the story.
First of all, if you don't recognize them, the two on the left, when we looked at the video, by the way, this is from a podcast called No Jumpers. And the two chicks on the left were the ones, the one in the back on the left is the one that said she blew 7 Phoenix Suns guys in a hotel room one night after getting fucked. Okay? So these are this, oh my God, baby, she's so cute, she's so nervous. You remember that stupid ass video? These are the same two chicks, but now they got a new hoochie mama in the mix, and she's gonna talk about what Odell Beckham Jr. asked her to do. So
yeah,
there's your
go, baby. You can't, you gotta.
Odell
You
Beckham.
can keep it. Bombs!
Okay, I will tell y'all the story.
Allegedly.
Why is her panties, look at the girl on the right. Why is her panty line that high? What is going on there? Is that her G-string? Are her pants low? I feel like that's too high to be wearing your panties. I digress.
Okay, I will tell y'all the story.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're
Allegedly.
avoiding lawsuits here.
Yeah, allegedly.
We're dodging it.
Okay. Yes, he loves
Tell
to be
the truth.
shitted on.
Ooh.
Okay, that was my 1st
I'm
time
sorry,
ever.
what?
I never
You
thought.
did it? You actually.
Okay, that was my 1st time ever. I never
You
thought.
did it? You actually
No,
did
I
it?
actually couldn't shit. Okay, I couldn't shit. Okay,
I don't think I
Well.
can shit on demand
I
either.
couldn't
What the
shit. I
fuck?
could not do it. That was something like I'm a wild
weird.
ass.
Yeah.
I could do some freak asshole shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But the shit part, you can't just do that to me like on spot. What?
Like, shit on
me
right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
he wanted
no
me to
one can
come
shit
a
on
plane.
command.
And he was like, make sure you don't have any underwear. Don't take a shit.
Sorry, I
Me
talked
to
over.
come on a plane. To me like on spot. What?
Like, shit on
right
me.
now. Okay, he wanted me to come on a plane. And he was like, make sure you don't have any underwear. Don't take a shower for 24 hours. I'm like, damn, what the fuck you on? But he was like, take a picture. This is how I got flown out. He was like, take a picture of me, you shitting. So I was like, all right, fuck, I can do that. So I took a whole video, bitch. What you want? I was like,
I love you. You took a video?
of me shitting. So I sent it to him. I got like the next maybe 2 hours. I was in Houston.
Was it like a selfie video?
In Houston?
How did you do this?
I was just
I
like,
need that.
bitch,
I need
bitch,
lessons.
shitting. Just like I made it sexy as possible.
Of
What?
course.
I'm gonna do that.
I
Fuck
feel like
it,
anything
thanks.
you do is sexy. I just look
We
at
got
you and
the
I get turned
blueprint
on.
here.
Fuck it.
The exclusive on No Jumper, baby.
You got the blueprint here? No, bitch, you got the blueprint. You got the boo-boo print. What the fuck is going on? Odell Beckham Jr. likes to be shitted on. He likes to have chicks stank, not showering, with nasty, dirty crotches, I'm guessing. He wants pictures and videos of chicks taking shits. And all this is allegedly. And according to this lady, allegedly, he wants to be shitted on. And this is how she got flown out to Houston. First of all, don't be bringing that nasty shit to our city. That's disgusting. That is... I can't watch this man play football now. Also, save all your he plays for the Browns. I don't need to hear your brown out jokes. I don't need to hear your... This man likes to be shitted on. What the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Look, I'm pretty progressive when it comes to sex. I understand your different fetishes, all right? I don't understand poop and pee in the mix. I need to have a sex specialist on. I need to find someone that specializes in fetishes so that we can talk about, why are people into what they're into? Because I would love to know the rationale and the reason why someone at some point in their life is like, you know what I need? I need a hot chick to shit on my chest. That's what I need. I need this beautiful woman who's got titties and ass and a coochie and a mouth and if your elbows and feet, thighs and belly buttons. No. Bring on the boo-boo. I want the poop, girl. I don't need to see your titties. Keep your shirt on. Don't need it. I just want to see you poop. That's all. How does this happen? At what point does this become sexually arousing to people? I don't understand it. It's disgusting. And look, what amazes me about this is that these women have been trusted with these secrets. If I was into being shitted on, like Odell Beckham Jr. is allegedly into being shitted on, you can bet your sweet, shitty ass that I am not getting any of these hoochies that have access to a microphone. I'm going to go down to Telephone Road and I'm going to hire me the best looking skank that I can find to shit on my chest and be done with it. I'm not putting anyone in the public eye or that has access to a microphone in the mix to tell my truth, to tell my story. No, I don't need the rest of the world knowing that I like being shitted on. I'm not trusting these sports groupies. You're crazy. I just wonder, chat. I wonder if she was like, hey, boo-boo. That's probably his nickname. Hey, boo-boo, if you don't give me $100,000, I'm going to tell everyone you like to be shitted on. And he was probably like, they won't believe you. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we fucking do. We all do. And it doesn't matter because now no one will look at you the same again. No one's going to share a water bottle with you on the sidelines. No one's going to eat off your plate. No one wants to work out with you. It's fucking disgusting. That's just... I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And what amazes me is, you know this isn't the first groupie that he's been with, but she's the first one to come forward and say it. And she said allegedly. I'm flabbergasted by that. I really am. Of all the things, I don't know. I really, rarely am I at a loss for words on something. You know, like, if you're into something and you see it, you get aroused, right? You're walking through the mall, you see some chick in a tight skirt, you're into ass, you're like, ooh, God, look at that ass. You're into big boobs, you see some chick walk by in a tight sweater, she's got big boobs, you're like, ooh. You're a chick and you're into arms, you see some big muscular arm dude walking by and you're like, man, look at his arms. Woo, Lord. What? Do you walk by the restroom and you're like, oh, I'm so hard right now. Oh my God. I wish I was home. I'd finish. Oh, this is so good. The fuck do you get into? It's so weird to me. It is just so weird to me. I am trying to ignore you guys in the chat, yes. But I saw my buddy Andy Huggins shows up. Andy wants to know, does a fart qualify as a quickie? Oh, I love you, Andy Huggins. That is the best fucking question. That is the best question. And who can shit on demand? Oh, man. Good times indeed. All right, it's almost 2:55. Amos said, I can't understand why all these athletes and rappers smashing these same chicks. Yeah, that's pretty fucking disgusting. What I can't understand, Amos, more so than that, what I don't understand is where are these females' self-respect? What happens along the way where you're just like, I'll just let these guys use me. I'll just be a sex toy for a bunch of rich guys that don't give a fuck about me as a person. I'll just be a shitting hoochie for some money and a little bit of fame. Because no one's, I mean, this is her 15 minutes. You're forever now known as the chick that took selfies while you shit for Odell Beckham Jr. That's your legacy. That's what your daughter or your son, when they Google your name, is going to find on the internet. This is it. So more so than, I mean, look, if you let these guys take advantage of these females, they're going to do it. Athletes already feel entitled. We know that. Where is the self-respect for these women? Where is their humility? Where is their Crystal says she has a child. That's the thing. Like, what are you doing? It's sad, man. It's really sad. It's sad when you get that deep into it. It's fucking disgusting at the surface. It's disgusting. But it's really sad when you get into that. Oh, Andy, I'll tell a story about a famous comic next time we talk. Oh, ho, ho. Do tell, Andy. Do tell. All right, it's 2:56. Let's catch a quick break. I'm not going to do the full 5 minutes. I'm just going to run, make sure Oliver ate, grab me another Diet Coke, pee real quick. So, yeah, you don't have time to poop during this break. Besides, I don't want Odell Beckham Jr. getting turned on if we all go take a shit during this break. So, we're going to be back in 3 or 4 minutes. Don't go anywhere. This is Barry on Deck, hour number 2. I got a lot of fun stuff planned. Come on back. This is hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. Starts in 4 minutes. welcome back to the show. What the fuck just happened? This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. I hope y'all had a good break. Because during the break, the whole fucking house just went to shit, no pun intended. So I go out for break just to get my new little Diet Coke and take a pee-pee. And then come back and finish the show. And at that time, I walk out, Oliver attacks me, like literally just runs and attacks me and then takes off running. And I'm like, well, he's either hungry or wants to play. I go, he's eating now. The food he wouldn't eat, he ate. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Grab my Diet Coke. I go pee-pee. I come back and sit down. And as I sit down, the smoke alarms go off. And now the smoke alarm that's in my master bedroom is going, fire, fire. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know it talked. Fire, fire. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? Where is this? What fire? Where? What fucking fire? So now I'm running around the house looking for a fucking fire, and Oliver is chasing me and attacking me. He's like, oh, it's playtime. Let's go attack Dad and fuck with him while he looks for a fire that doesn't exist. So I finally realized that the smoke alarm by the back door, it's blinking red. It's so loud in here, but none of the other smoke alarms, they're all beeping. And then the one in the bedroom's like, fire, fire. So I get to the one and it's got a red light that's going off and it's beeping. I unplug it. Problem solved. But what the fuck, man? And yeah, I saw in the chat, somebody said, change it back to red. No, we're not changing it back to red. If you want to buy the lights for the hour, but we're going with the yellow. We have decided yesterday as a crew that we were going to go yellow for Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. Virginia Buttonweed had bought red for the Rockets, paid his $20, and then he paid his $20 to change his mind because he wanted to do it for the kids and for Chris Householder, so we're back to yellow. It's staying at yellow for the month unless you guys want to pay to have the lights changed. Because I told you, that one guy gets paid to take his hat off and show his bald head. It's fucking ridiculous. So the lights are going to stay yellow. What's up, Mr. Adams? Welcome back to the show, my friend. You guys, there's Chris Adams from BeerChronicle.com right there. The world famous BeerChronicle.com right there in the chat. I would have disappointed you if you were here yesterday, Chris. I drank Dos Equis. You know what? I liked it. I don't care. Judge me if you must. It was delicious. Justin said the smoke alarms went off because this show is fire. I wish. When your smart house is too smart. Oliver hacked your system. That very well could be the case. It was just letting you know today's chat is fire. Okay, now you had one joke, house. One joke. Dimata said, don't you read the writing on the packages when you buy the fire alarms? No. Who the fuck reads you plug it in? And by the way, Dimata, why are you back on Caps Lock again, bro? Dimata said, I just paid for your shirts and shit glasses. Change the light back to red. Okay. Well, now, first of all, you're getting something in exchange for that money. You're getting a shit glass and a shirt. Second of all, a lot of people bought shirts and shot glasses, but they don't all get to change the lights. That's a whole different thing, Dimata. You can't get that demanding. World's okayest. Yeah, you're right. Lisa said, I just got here and I love the yellow. You know, and I didn't know this wasn't planned, but it matches. It matches I kind of like the motif. Maybe I'll wear a yellow shirt tomorrow. Not happening, because you guys will fuck with me the whole show about the color of my shirt. Okay. I knew it. What's up, Hugh? I knew as soon as I saw shit glasses, I was like, well, we're never going to get off this OBJ topic now. Odell's going to love those. I want a shit glass. How much? I'll pay that OBJ money. OBJ needs shit glasses. Am I right? Jesus. What a weird hour this is going to be already. What a weird hour it started off being, with a fucking false alarm fire and my cat attacking me. He is now in the corner of the dining room freaking the fuck out. He got so puffy because of the noise. This shit is wild. Is Barry having a guest today? No guest today. Do you want a guest, Deanna? Am I not enough for you? Am I not entertaining enough for you, Deanna? I come on here, I bare my soul, I tell you stories. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. So let's do this. Let's talk about TikTok for a second. So I need to change. I need to just hide the chat. I am on TikTok now because I am trying to promote this show. And the people that I have talked with are like, well, TikTok's like a hotbed right now. Everybody's on there. You can grab tons of followers. You can get, it's a great way to promote your YouTube channel. So I was like, well, okay, let me get on TikTok and make an account. So I did, and it's whatever. I mean, I've posted a few videos, nothing great. They're pretty much all old videos. It's really not happening, but whatever. It's whatever. Okay. Now, the problem is some people take TikTok is their living. In fact, there's a whole home full of TikTokers. Just watch this. I saw this video and I thought, you know what? I hope to God that I don't get lumped in with these people. I hope that by doing a YouTube show and that by being on TikTok and just trying to be an entertainer that was doing radio, which I'm no longer doing, I hope people don't look at these people I'm about to show you and me and say, same. These people are the same. Just pay attention. Then I know you're all just wanting to shine in the chat. You're just like, please read my chat. I want you to pay attention for a second. Stop making OBJ shit jokes for 1 second. And watch this fucking weird ass video. Look at this shit.
This is what goes on at our adult TikTok house called the Honey House.
What?
Sam is
Hold
filming
on.
workouts for her YouTube channel.
Okay, let's just stop right now. This isn't a film session. I'm not breaking this down for a film session. Actually, you know what?
And now it's time for a film session.
So this just became a film session because I want you to watch this shit. Now let's start off with the fact that
This is what goes on at our adult TikTok house called
Adult TikTok House. What the fuck? There is an adult TikTok house. That is the thing. All these adults live in a TikTok house. We live here, we do TikTok. And it pays for this house. And everyone gets a room, and this is the life we live now.
Here's what goes on at our adult TikTok house called the Honey House.
And it's got a name. It's the Honey House. And I am so goddamn ashamed to even be in the same genre as these people.
Sam is filming workouts for her YouTube channel.
That looks
and
glamorous.
her team is here shooting it. Nick works for a big time agency, and so he's always talking to brands and helping them with their marketing. B is a mindset and meditation coach, so she's always leading guided meditations on her computer. Erin is an e-com wizard, and so she consults and advises a lot of better for you brands, so she's always sitting here on her computer crushing it. Jared's a fitness trainer and he's also an actor, so if he's not reading his sides, he's working out and he's probably eating. Nick is a mindset and motivation coach, and so he's always firing people up on the phone. Evan and Dina are models and fitness trainers, and if they're not doing a photo shoot, they're working out. And then there's me.
The fuck was that? What in the fuck is this?
Here's what goes on at our adult
house. They literally have a fucking house dedicated to TikTok. Now here's the workout one. So they've got these two chicks doing some workout. They're filming the crew. Okay, I'm not gonna hate on that. You could have done this at your fucking house, Sam. But this is Sam filming workouts on YouTube plus apps. And then there was this guy.
They're shooting it. Nick works for a big time agency and
Nick works for a big time agency. Big time agency. You're not going to give the name. Nick works for a big time agency.
so he's always talking to brands and helping them with their marketing. B
Yeah, it's called a fucking job. He's an ad counsel.
mindset and meditation coach, so she's
Mindset and meditation coach.
always leading guided meditations on her computer.
What the fuck?
Erin is an e-com wizard and
Here's the one I wanted to break down. Erin is an e-com wizard. She's an e-commerce brand strategist, okay? So Erin is here working on her laptop. She obviously hid something she didn't want us to see, right? Can someone tell me why Erin has mirrors surrounding her laptop? Why in the fuck? What are you shitting me? You have to have a mirror on every side of your laptop to see yourself. What kind of narcissistic Donald Trump bullshit is this? What in the fuck are you doing, Erin? You don't need mirrors around your laptop to be an e-commerce strategist.
consults and advises a lot of better for you brands, so she's always sitting here on her
What the fuck is a better for you
computer
brand?
crushing it.
Oh, she's just
Jared's a fitness
crushing it.
trainer and
Look
he's
at this
also an
bullshit.
actor.
Yeah,
so if
he
he's
just
not reading
randomly
his sides,
stands around
he's
fucking
working
eating
out, and he's
sandwiches and
probably
doing
eating.
one curl.
Nick is a mindset and
the
motivation coach. and
This
so
is the one that baffled me. Listen to what this guy does for a fucking living.
Nick is a mindset and motivation coach, and so he's always
A mindset and motivation coach. This is the most millennial bullshit I've ever heard in my whole fucking life. A mindset and motivational coach. I don't need you to motivate me. I need you to tell me the secrets of the fucking internet. I guess maybe I do need a motivational coach to lose weight. I don't know. This is the most ridiculous shit. This dude's got some fake ass chessboard and they're like, we're supposed to
Firing
believe
people up.
he's in there playing chess. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't need this guy in slides and that raggedy t-shirt motivating me.
Evan and Dina are models and fitness trainers,
well,
and if
thank
they're
God.
not doing a photo shoot, they're working out.
Oh, well.
And then
if
there's
they're
me.
not doing a photo shoot, they're working out. Guys, we're fucking doomed. This is the end of civilization as we know it. It is legitimately the end of civilization as we know it. Oh my God. Reverend said probably a makeup area. No, house. It wasn't a makeup area. She just had fucking mirrors around her. We are so fucking doomed. Seriously, we are absolutely doomed. Unbelievable. All right, I did miss the super chat. Mr. Reverend Lord Chris Householder, thank you, sir. Virginia Buttonweed with the $5 super chat. Thank you, buddy, so much. He said, well, guess who just became an official sponsor of Bel Air Little League? Barry on deck. Holy shit, guys. We're big time. I mean, I don't want to brag, but we sponsor a baseball team. You know, dude, VV, you're the fucking man. That is so cool. I cannot wait to one, get to a game. Two, I need a team photo, and I'm gonna need like updates. What's our record? This is our team now, guys. This is our team. This is oh, I'm so pumped about this. Man, Virginia Buttonweed, thank you, buddy. This is badass. This is badass. I'm going to a game. I'm definitely going to a game. That's going to be cool. Thank you for making that happen, dude. That's seriously badass. A Barry on deck Little League team. Do I get like a picture that I can hang on the wall? You know how you go into like remember you'd go into like, it wasn't Pizza Hut. What was the other pizza place? Pizza Inn. Remember like all the Pizza Inns sponsored local baseball teams? That was literally the only advertising they did, which is why Pizza Inns don't exist probably. Yeah, even after fecal talk, Alan. Yeah, it's what we're doing. We're shaping our youth. This show is for the children. For the children. Oh my God, we're gonna get a picture for the fucking wall. Yes, I'm so pumped about this. So fucking pumped. I can't wait. Now, back to the honey house. Oh, yes. Get me a goddamn jersey. Please get me a Bel Air Little League jersey. Please. But I mean, I need an adult size. Pizza Inn pizza was good. I don't know about that. D-Mata, why is the cap locks, bro? Demetrius, I love you to death, but turn off the fucking caps lock. Why? Stop it. VB said his wife is not happy. Why? Because Barry on Deck's getting some run? She's like, that man is vulgar, and he says awful things about people. He just talked about shit for 10 minutes. And now his name is on our kid's uniform. Yeah. Welcome to the show, Mrs. Buttonweed. She's so pissed. Oh, this is so great. So great. Oh, this is the best. I want a jersey. Seriously. I want it. And Robert says Pizza Inn was awful. Can we get back to this honey house for a second? Because I know you guys want me to do the BiffNet Studios. I know you want me to have like the BiffNet World Headquarters. And I really could use this space because where I'm operating right now doesn't really work for me. I need a little more room. But if I end up turning this house into the honey house, just kill me now. Just kill me now. I don't want to be that. Do I want to be, my wife asked me this the other day. She goes, babe, what do I call you? I was like, what are you talking about? You call me an asshole? She goes, no. When my friends say, what does your husband do for a living? What do I say? I was like, well, you fucking nothing right now. I don't have a job. She goes, well, do I tell him you're a YouTuber? I was like, oh, I don't really think about that. I mean, I guess I am now, right? I was like, you could tell him I'm in radio. She was like, but you're not in radio. I mean, I'm a radio guy. I just don't have a job in radio right now. She was like, I don't think it works like that. I'm like, really? If you were a nurse and you lost your job, you're in between jobs. And so you're like, you know what? On the side, I'll do something until I figure it out. You're still a nurse. So I'm still a radio guy. But am I a YouTuber now? Yeah, that's what I am. And you know what? Not ashamed of it. Because I don't live in the fucking honey house with goddamn mirrors surrounding me for eating sandwiches and doing curls, acting like some fake ass bullshit motherfucker. I come in my office and I fucking do a show and it happens to be on YouTube. Am I a YouTuber? Yes. Am I one of those millennial fucking idiots? No. Would I love to have their followers and money? Yeah. But I'm not ashamed of it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of this show. I'm proud of this channel. I'm proud to call myself a YouTuber. And I also told her, you could also tell them I'm a stand-up comic, like Hal said. Tell them I'm a comic if you don't know what else I do. She was like, yeah, she really wanted to say, yeah, none of that translates into money. I know, babe. We're grinding. We're going to grind it out. I have to keep reminding her. I'm like, I read, and this is what I have to do with my wife. Babe, I was reading this story about this guy. He said he started his YouTube channel and he made $100 a month. And now he makes $60,000 a month between his YouTube and his Twitch. And she was like, you're never going to make that. She doesn't believe in me, guys. She didn't say that, okay? I gotta be honest. Nora didn't say you're never going to make that. Her eyes said it. Because I was like, babe, this guy went from making $100 a month on YouTube to $60,000 a month. And she goes, look, I get it. She's a very practical, down-to-earth woman. She doesn't see how this could be a thing. I don't understand. I'll say it for her. Sorry. Gaming plus YouTube equals money. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Look, you have to have a certain mindset about this. Because I remember being on The Usual Suspects and someone told me about gaming for the first time, about how people play video games online and other people watch it. And I lost my shit. I was like, who the fuck would watch someone play video games? I was so judgy. I was Mr. Typical Gen X, 40-something-year-old, stuck in his ways, didn't know about this stuff guy. What? That's so fucking stupid. E-gaming is stupid. If you watch e-gaming, that's stupid. Well, guess who watches people? Literally, if I showed you my YouTube, half of it is people playing Warzone. I watch. I'm interested because I play. I want to see good people play. Like, now I get it. So that's where my wife is where I was 3 years ago or 2 years ago. Yeah, Eric Resenda was like, I was one of the guys that told you about the gaming deal. And I was like, that's so fucking stupid. And now I get it. Not just because I do it, but because I play and I want to watch. I get it. I'm willing to admit I was wrong about this. Even though if I was still doing radio, I think if I started playing Warzone, I get it now. Once you're really into it, it's a way to consume and see the things that you're into. So I totally get that. Why is this telling me there's an update right now? I'm not fucking updating anything in the middle of a show. What are you doing? Get out of here. Scram, beat it. So my wife is there, right? She's where I was 3 years ago. Now, hopefully, one day when there's a steady income, sustainable, pays bills, all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. This show has income. We're making some money. I'm dumping it all back in. So maybe when I'm at the point where, look, there's nothing else I need for this show, Daddy can pay the light bill this month. Maybe when that happens, she'll be like, oh, okay. Until then, she's like, she doesn't say anything. I love her to death. I do. I love her to death. Reverend Householder said, I used to get so mad at my son watching it. Now I watch videos all the time. Me too, dude. Me too. I 100% believe that. I'm not an influencer. Oh, those words, YouTuber, influencer. Oh, God, those make me cringe. Those make me fucking cringe. Thank you, Chris Adams. Speaking of hustlers, you guys are actually the hustlers. You guys legitimately getting after it. Barry, are you going to give us a Barry Honey House tour? I mean, I guess we could do that one day. I don't know how. I guess I could take my laptop and just like walk around and be like, this is Oliver. He's an emotional support cat. And when he's not working out, he's working on people's emotions or whatever the fuck. This is where this raggedy ass smoke alarm went off in the middle of a fucking show and freaked the whole fucking house out. And we thought it was on fire because some smoke alarm in the master was yelling fire and I didn't even know that it had a voice. Crystal, it's not you, sweetie. It's not you. She said, well, excuse the fuck out of me. No, not you. See, that's what I like, Reverend. I'm a talk show host. That's how I look at it. I'm a talk show host. That's the best I could do. No, sweetie, it wasn't you. It's just it's the stigma behind those names. When you say influencer, I think of a 23-year-old female who wears high-waisted shorts, does makeup videos, and takes pictures in bikinis, has 2 million followers, and a six-figure income that pays for a Mercedes and a 7,000 square foot mansion. So when you say influencer, I think of someone with no talent, but they reap the rewards of someone with talent. So I like to think that what I do requires a bit of talent. To turn on the camera, to turn on the microphone, and for 2 hours try to talk and be entertaining. I feel like I'll say this and I'm going to sound like an asshole. And if this covers your area, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an asshole. I feel like what I do has merit and requires a certain level of skill and talent. It doesn't really require talent to be pretty. You're just fucking pretty. You just, these are my titties, and this is my ass, and these are my legs, and oh my God, this is a picture of me with a tiger in the fucking, I don't know, wherever tigers are. You know, I put thought into this show. I create slides. I do, you know, the technical side of things. So no, when I think influencer, I think of someone that just gets money for doing absolutely fucking nothing. So I don't see it like that. So I don't think, you know, I didn't think it was an insult. I just feel like there's a difference between, you know, like YouTubers at least. There's, you know, you're putting effort into your videos and you're editing them yourself. You're creating the content. There's some creativity to it. Fucking influencer. No, ma'am said, so influencer means successful. No. I mean, yeah, you know, fuck. Yeah, it does. Influencer means successful, but it means you are successful. Well, okay. So celebrities are influencers. So let's delineate what we're really talking about here. Are you talking about the ultimate influencer in Kim Kardashian who has no fucking talent? No talent other than having sex with Ray J. And then she became an influencer. And so did her family. Like, really, what the fuck do they do? What do these people do? I don't understand it. But then you have celebrities. You have actors and musicians and YouTubers or creators or whatever. Fuck, I'll even go as far as to say TikTokers. Because let's be real. I've been watching a lot of TikTok videos lately, just trying to figure out what is the platform, how can I use it to help promote Barry on Deck and Barry is Funny, the YouTube channel. There are some really creative people on TikTok. There are some really funny, smart, creative people on TikTok. So I'm not going to be like, oh, these fucking TikTokers, this is all bullshit and this influence. They have value. They do something funny. One of my all-time favorites, I saved a couple. Oh, what the fuck was that? I need to turn this down. But I even saved a couple of TikToks. I don't know what the fuck they're called. But they have value. They provide, they're doing something entertaining. But an influencer is literally, in my mind, those people aren't influencers. When you say, oh, hi, my name is Sophie and I'm an influencer. I don't think of her as, oh, she's creating funny TikTok videos or she's doing a YouTube show or she's doing, you know, whatever. I think of a chick that takes pictures in a bikini and has millions of dollars in followers to show for it. She became an influencer because she's pretty. That's it. No redeeming talents that are, you know, noticeable. And maybe she is talented, but that's not how she became an influencer. She became an influencer because she's pretty. So that's what I think. But if you're, you know, famous or you're a musician or an actor, actress, you know, you have a, you know, a channel or you were in radio or TV or whatever, I understand that those people have influence. But when you say influencer, I look at it as someone that's literally all they do is have an account on a social media platform. And all they did was basically take pictures and shit. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm sure you guys are going to disagree with me. Juan Gonzalez says, do some of your jokes in skit format, i.e. close the church. Okay. Well, first of all, and this is not an attack on you, Juan, because it's a really good idea. And I've thought about it before, but the amount of stuff that I would have to do in production would require a ton of effort. But it's a really good idea. Second of all, please, when you talk to a comedian, don't refer to them as skits. What we call them in the biz as professionals is sketches. like someone that would say skit would be like, my mom, Jenny, his mom, would be like, oh, this is so funny. Are you going to use this in your little skits you do on stage? So as a professional comedian that creates stuff, we would call it a sketch. So that's just an FYI that, you know, when I see skit, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. Doesn't mean it's bad. The word is legitimate. I'm just, you know, it's the parlance of it all. Don't even know if I used that word right. And don't use caps lock. Boy, a lot of stuff in chat. I'm probably going to skip a lot. Lots of, so Amos said Kim was actually a stylist to the stars before Ray J. But she wasn't famous. Fucking Ray J made her famous. Being a stylist to the stars only gave her access to Ray J and his dick. Once she got the video, that made her famous. Oh, look, Reverend. Barry hates the term skit. See, I do. And it's not, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm trying to just, you know, educate. It would be, it's all good. Sounds like modeling. Yeah. So, I don't know. The shit skit was funny earlier. That wasn't a skit, Mike. Mike, don't get in trouble. All right. Let's move on. I think I've ranted and bitched and moaned and bemoaned the influencer long enough. So, I don't know. You guys probably disagree. Let's talk a little bit about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was on the the Joe Rogan Experience. Where the fuck did I get Jim Rome from? Oh my God, kill me now. But Tyson went on JRE, and amongst the topics covered in the most recent version of that podcast between Rogan and Tyson were the following. Tyson compares stepping in the ring to fight people like getting an orgasm, saying it's orgasmic sometimes. Now, you know that a man as violent as him is going to believe that, and he probably does. Rogan laughed and dead-eyed. Tyson goes, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. It's orgasmic. That doesn't surprise me. Mike Tyson is a violent man. And he's, you know, you can tell he's not all there. And so do I think that he gets off on beating up people in the ring in a professional boxing? Yeah. I think that, you know, he likes it. It feels good. He said he's interested in history's great conquerors like Alexander the Great. That doesn't shock me. Tyson is eccentric, but he's, you know, he comes across as maybe not the most educated guy because he's a boxer, but I think people sleep on his level of intelligence. Tyson says he's going to fight 8 rounds against Roy Jones Jr. I don't think that'll happen. I think that fight's over in the first round. I think Roy Jones is going to get knocked the absolute fuck out, and it's not even going to be a close fight. It's going to be a typical Mike Tyson fight. Don't go get chips, bitches. You're going to miss it. Tyson's no longer a vegan. Good for him. He said he shit all over eating kale, said he couldn't stand it. And then Rogan at the very end asked him about future guests, and he said, or Rogan at the very end when talking about potential future guests with Tyson said, I'd like to get high with Bill Clinton. I don't even know, does Bill smoke weed? Have we established if Clinton gets high or not? I don't know if that's true. I have no idea. Also, the chat stopped moving, so I'm a little worried that I might be off air. Am I on air, chat? Just let me know. Okay, I just saw a chat. Roy Jones lost his jaw long ago. So good. Yes. And by the way, Roy Jones is Glass Joe now. He's going to get knocked the fuck out. Book it, mark it, write it down, put it on paper, tweet it, tell an influencer. Yes. He's going to get knocked the fuck out. But Tyson also on the show, he told Joe Rogan that he believes that human beings come from aliens. And I'm trying to find the link here. Here we go. He said, and I quote Tyson here. Listen, okay, I'm not going to do the lisp, but he said, listen, there are more stars in space than there are grains of sand in the desert. Can you imagine that? He said, if all you got for an explanation is Adam and Eve, if all you can hit me with is Adam and Eve, I'm going with aliens. Well, listen, when certain tribes of people, and I'm not saying Caucasian when they came to Africa, even before that, when people came to other people, the first time they saw them, they were, quote, aliens. The first time an Asian man saw a Caucasian man, that was an alien. A black man saw an Asian man or a white man, that was an alien. Maybe they weren't aliens, but that's what they thought they were. They were just a tribe of people that encountered them. Perhaps they were getting extinct. They were dying and they had to breed the lower, whatever you were saying, lower hominids. Then this is us. I'll have what he's having. Okay, now the question, the first time a black person saw a white person, it was an alien. The first time, an Asian saw a Caucasian, it was an alien. I understand the correlation that he's trying to make. But then the question becomes, do you really think he believes that we come from aliens? I don't think he believes that, because in his quote, he says, if all you have for me is Adam and Eve. That's not all we have for you, Mike. There's this whole other theory in science called evolution. So you don't just have the biblical explanation for how we got here. You have a scientific explanation for how we got here. So now Mike is basically suggesting there's a third possibility, which is we didn't get here because God made us. And we didn't evolve because of a perfect storm of elements occurring in land and sea and whatnot. And slowly we went from amoebas to lizards to fish to fucking, alligators to chimps to people. The third option is aliens flew over Earth and just shitted out some humans, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I don't know what he thinks, like how they bred us, but apparently Mike is willing to put in the mix that we come from aliens. Which I tend to lean more towards the theory of evolution than I do aliens or Adam and Eve. I'm going to always default to science first. But, chat, I do believe in aliens. And I know I got to go get my tinfoil hat. This is all I really have. I just have this paper towel from lunch. I do believe in aliens. If what he says is true, that there are more stars in the skies than there are grains of sand in the desert, you think about the vastness of space. You think about how big the universe is, and it's getting bigger all the time. You think about that, and then would it be naive or foolish for us to assume that in the vastness of space, the perfect storm of elements combining to create us, to create life, only occurred once, ever? I just think if you and again, I'm not talking about the religious side of this. I'm saying if you believe in evolution or you believe in whatever, I just believe that there are probably people not of our kind. So I guess we can't call them people. There are probably beings that exist elsewhere in the universe. Now, have they mastered space travel and all that? I don't know. But I think it's absolutely silly to think that what occurred here on Earth, from a scientific perspective, could not have occurred anywhere else in the universe, as big and vast as it is. So, I'm interested to see what you guys say. Kyle Wood said, I'm an atheist, but if I had to root for one of the origins other than evolution, it'd be aliens. Okay. LFG Media said David Green, aliens may in fact be from the divine of the universe. Also, okay. TJ McLaughlin, that's Ophel's dream creation story. I don't know what the fuck that is. Demetrius, God made us, end of story, all caps. You're killing me, buddy. I love you to death, but God damn it, Demetrius. Alien fucking monkeys doesn't seem too crazy. Okay. The size of the universe makes the exact factors for life that have even more impressive, in my opinion, not less. Okay. Virginia Button said Little League approves this segment much more than the end of the last hour. Okay. Jen says, I learned how stars and planets are made from watching Storybots on Netflix. The Reverend, okay, we all believe in aliens. Where do we fall on ghosts? Ghosts are for sure real, Penguin Katie says. Why would we be the anomaly with infinite possibilities? Exactly, Justin. Yeah. So I just want to know this. In the chat, how many of you don't believe in aliens? That'll make it a lot easier than everybody saying they do. If you do not believe in aliens, just put hashtag do not. I just want to know who does not believe in aliens. We are the only people that exist in the entire universe. This is it. This was a freak creation, whether it be by God or by science. Either, it doesn't matter what you believe, if you believe in God or if you believe in science. I'm asking you, do you believe in aliens? Or do you not? So if you do not, hashtag do not in the chat. No, I'm really talking more about beings, not worms on a planet somewhere. I'm talking about people, like aliens, like this guy. I'm talking about if it ain't us, it's this guy. Do you believe this guy would exist somewhere? By the way, this is a detailed ass drawing. Look at the hair on his knuckle and the side of his head. That's crazy. Okay, so Gregory Vega Jr. does not. TJ McLaughlin, proof. If you don't have proof, I don't believe it. Billy Keller does not. Okay. Titan Hugo does not. I like it. TJ said, an infinite possibilities ignores the complexities for life itself. So not a whole lot, but there are some skeptics that don't. Justin, I said do not. I don't want people saying they do believe. I want do nots. Now, I do not, and my kid is freaking out and yelling at me. You don't believe in aliens, so your kid is mad at you, Crystal? All right. Now, let's go ahead and answer House's question. How many of you believe in ghosts? How many of you believe that there are hauntings that once a person dies, they can actually come back in ghost form? Their soul, their being, they don't come back in the physical form. They come back in spiritual, ghost-like form, whether it be just residual hauntings. They open a door, close a door, walk upstairs. Whatever. Do you believe in ghosts? That's the question. Mimi believes in ghosts. Justin Kelm believes in ghosts. Jesus Perez believes in ghosts. Jen said first time she's ever really thought about aliens, but she does not believe in them. Okay. Total Dallas does not believe in ghosts. No Ma'am said, which is more scary, that we are not alone and aliens exist, or they don't exist and we are completely alone in this vast universe? That's some deep shit. I need to be high right now. Crystal Collins does not believe in ghosts. She does not believe in aliens. Yes, you believe in ghosts. Yep. Ghosts are real. I like that Gregory Vega Jr. This is interesting and complex. He does not believe in aliens, but he does believe in ghosts. I dig that. Kyle Wood does not believe in ghosts. Justin Swinford, I don't know what ghosts are real per se, but I think people get trapped in different realities that are really close to the one, so close they can almost affect it. Yo, Justin's high right now. A lot of folks yes on ghosts. Beetlejuice was a documentary. I believe in ghosts. I do not believe in ghosts. Houston, hashtag Houston does not. I believe in love after love and... Shut up. I hate you. Marsha does not believe in ghosts, okay? Yes to ghosts. I hope to be one someday. Robert likes beer. This is interesting. I'm not going to read Demetrius's tweet or chat because he won't turn off his fucking caps lock. So I'm not reading them, D. I love you. You know that, Mr. Mata. But if everyone else is going to use normal font, God damn it, you have to too, Demetrius. Juan Gonzalez. So, how many Hemp Vita gummies do I have to pop for this convo? First of all, Hemp Vita gummies don't get you high. Second of all, this is a rational adult conversation about aliens and ghosts. Here's my spin on it. I believe I have witnessed ghosts. Nora and I, in our old house, we believe the house was haunted. Not to the effect of like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking die. But I'll give you a few examples of the experiences that Nora and I had. And at the time, my sister-in-law was living with us. And so I'll give you some of those examples as well. Just simple stuff. Like I was laying in a chair in the bedroom and I thought I saw something run under my chair. And I asked Nora, was that the cat? And she said, no, the cat is up here with me. No big deal. I thought I saw something, whatever. Her and my sister-in-law were in the bedroom, sitting on the bed watching TV. The AC was off, the fan was off, and the door just slowly closed all the way. Bloop. Now that doesn't do that. It's never done it before. It had never done it before, and it didn't do it since. It was a one-time thing. No windows were open. I asked, well, maybe the AC vent came on and the return area is right outside of our door. They said, no, it didn't come on. Now, those are all seem pretty self-explanatory, right? Here's the two. Actually, I'll give you three. But here's the two that really made me realize there was something going on in our house. Number one, while my sister-in-law was living with us, she had just gotten home from work and she was in her room, which was on the other side of the house. And I was in my room, in my master bedroom. And I walked out to go get something. I don't know. I think I was going to go get a drink out of the fridge or whatever. And as we walked out, in our entryway, we had this long table, and on it was a really big, heavy wooden cross that Nora had. And that cross was on the floor. Now, we had wood floors, but we had, not Pergo. Maybe it was Pergo. I don't know. Not Pergo. There's some wood floors where if you don't glue them, they're very loud when you walk on them. And that's the ones we had. Anything that hits these floors, it was the loudest goddamn sound on the planet. So if this big, heavy wooden cross would have been knocked off, not only would I have heard it, but she would have heard it. So I walked out and I said, oh, she must have knocked this off putting her purse up there. So as I'm walking towards it, she comes around the corner and I go, did you knock this cross down? And she goes, no. Did you? Because I didn't. No, I did. I was like, you didn't put your purse up there and knock it down? She goes, no, my purse is in the room. I was like, well, maybe it was the cat. And I looked and the cross where it had fallen had dented the wood. So that's how hard it hit. And then I asked her, did you hear anything? And she was literally like on the other side of the wall. And she goes, no. And I didn't hear anything. So how this cross, after I've been home and she got home, ended up in the middle of the floor, denting the wood, like chipping it. But no noise was made. I have no explanation for that. But that's not even, that one did it where I was like, oh, this house is creepy. But at one point, in the middle of the night, Nora and I were asleep. And you know how sometimes when you're sleeping in your dreams, you hear something? The other night it happened here where I woke up. I thought I heard a noise in the house. And I grabbed my gun. I go walking around the house. Nora's like, what are you doing? I was like, I heard a noise. She goes, It was in your dreams. You didn't hear anything. I've been awake. There was no noise. I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. Put the gun up, go to bed. I'm asleep. Nora's asleep. This is at our old house. And in the middle of the night, and I'm going to do this, maybe if you have in headphones, this is going to be loud, but this is what I heard in my dream. I hear a person scream, ah! Just like that. That loud. It woke me up. I freaked the fuck out, right? And I know you guys have had something like that. So I'm asleep. I hear the scream and I immediately sit up. And as I sit up, Nora sits up. And I go, did you hear that? Grow up, Juan. And I said, did you hear that? And she goes, yeah, I just heard a scream. Did you hear the scream? And I said, yes. So we get up, we walk, we go into the middle of the house, we go to my sister-in-law's room, and I said, I wake her up. Was that you that screamed? And she goes, no. What are you talking about? I said, did you hear the scream? She said, no. How did we both hear a scream, but loud? But the third person in the house didn't hear the scream. It was the weirdest, most unexplainable thing I have ever heard or ever been a part of. And that was the moment when I was like, okay. That was weird. Like, I can't, if it was just me and my dream, I get it. But she can't share the dream with me. No, I didn't. I really don't know what it was. It was the weirdest. And you know how you know if Nora would have screamed, I would have known it was her scream because that shit. It just happened the other night where she was having a bad dream, and she did something. But I can tell you for a fact it was the weirdest sound. But I thought it was in my dream. But then Nora heard it and I was like, okay, that's just fucking weird. Penguin Katie said, I wake myself up yelling in my sleep once a week. But we don't do that though. I've never done that. Nora will, she was having a dream about spiders. And so she was like, oh my God. But I heard her. So I knew it was her. But we both heard the same voice and it was neither of our voices. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just telling you. Now, maybe that was the case, but I would have thought she would have been up. I don't know. Between those and then, what was the other one? There was one, I wrote them all down because weird shit kept happening. And I don't remember, I would have to go back and look at the other one, but we just knew that our house was haunted. It just was one of those feelings that we had that, yeah, this is probably haunted. And what we've learned by watching all these ghost stories and ghost movies and shit is that when you can have an item that is haunted. So you can have like if your grandmother left you something, that could be haunted. So we had a garage sale before we moved. We've never had an issue in this house. Nothing like that. So I have no idea if we owned something that was haunted, or if the house was haunted. I don't know. But at the end of the day, yes, I believe in ghosts. Yes, I believe in aliens. I've never had an alien encounter, but Walter, I got hit playing football going across the middle and saw a ghost the rest of the game. That's called a concussion, Walt. What? No, man said, I bark and growl out loud when I'm having nightmares. That's fucking weird. Is that like night terrors? Because I don't have those. Nora doesn't have those. Our sister-in-law doesn't have them. I don't know. But I do know people that my sister was married to a guy or was with a guy that had night terrors. That's some weird shit. Definitely some weird shit. And Sydney, thank you. She said aliens are definitely real. Have you ever had an alien encounter? Anna's not coming for me, Chris Reyes. That's not true. Juan said, for real though, I believe it. Something like that happened to my wife and I. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. All right, guys. It's 3:56. I didn't get to the story about the new Xbox. I'm guessing a lot of you don't give a shit about it. That was an interesting thing. You know, I like the fact that I don't always have to be funny, that we can just have conversations. I realize you want me to be funny. I get it, that's why you're here. But I love having intelligent discussions about things. That's fun too. I dig that. So do me a favor before you leave. Hit the like button. If you're here and you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. It helps me out. I'm on the road to 10,000. I want to get to 10,000 before the end of next year. That's the goal. And I'm going to figure it out, but I need your help. So hit subscribe if you haven't already. And turn on notifications. Until tomorrow, I'm going to try to get a guest. Until then, be safe, be kind, and most importantly, love each other. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't let the ghost get you. Daddy's making a YouTube video!